Good morning. How we doing? We've got a birthday in chat. Oh, Beck, happy birthday. What you got planned for it? Sounds like a nice chill birthday so far. We got Synonym, Erebright, Alex, hello. How we doing? Conradson, hello. Riot Bees. Wait, so mine. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. How are you? I know Scott was in here spinning, I think. Thanks, spinning. How we doing? Alex says, Arlo faked me out last night. He came up like he wanted to snuggle and he just walked away from me. Pets know they know what buttons to push, man. They know what buttons to push. All right, today we're going to be working on knights. So we've got, I kind of left off at the legs before I took off for holidays and stuff. So I want to pick up there. There are a few things I want to do. I was working on the Templar more yesterday. I was crunching along. So there are a couple little things I want to do, basically to set up so I can keep working this afternoon. So we're going to kind of hop as we need to. But I think the other big thing is we need to plan basing. Auto fire, welcome in. Oh, I hardly get to watch you anymore. That makes me sad. I'm sorry. Does schedule boss's hardest boss. I'm glad to see you. How are you doing? So I did pull out the night bases. We've got like a lot of room to kind of plan around and see what we want to do. So that's my plan is Templars this week, done. Karn, done. Calgar, done. Fire Dragons, I'm finishing up the last shrine, then done. And Knights, I want ready for basing. So that's essentially like 5-6 projects all getting done at once. But we're so close that I'm just gonna keep crunching today and tomorrow and probably part of Thursday. But that's my plan of what I'm trying to do. So however we get there is the way to go. I also want to look on Etsy and see if I can find some like 3D printed stuff to put on the bases. But that's the other thing we need to figure out today. So I pulled out some basing stuff. Karn actually needs some rocks, which we might start there. But that's what I got. If you guys have not seen these knights, they are Day of the Dead themed. And I'll get them together here. Got some really cool like geometric patterns and stuff. Got some flowers. But that's where we're at, and we need to get them ready for the basing this week. That's my goal. They're really cool, thank you. Alex says he came over to make sure the food giver wasn't dead, doing his tiny neurodivergent pre-sleep checks. It's really funny when they have a little, like, a little schedule. Sadie's the same. Sadie has an annoying run around bedtime where she wants to go outside when Scott gets into bed. So to, like, get her outside, he has to, like, pretend he's getting into bed, and then she will go outside, and then she's good. If you try to do it early, she has to go out again. It doesn't work. Honora says, I'm doing alright. So fine. Oh, loss of my dog. I'm sorry. My other dog has gotten very clingy ever since. Want to break her of it, but also feel very bad for her. Yeah, that's... When they lose a buddy, too, it's very tough. I'm sorry to hear that. So, sending love. It's very, very tough. I'll share. Sometimes I still tear up thinking about Simon that we lost, and that was a few years ago, so I understand, as it is tricky. Lenore does that too. We call it inconvenient pee time. Yep. It sure is. Alright, I'm gonna cut up these rocks. Okay, so for Karn, obviously, base is a little boring at the moment. We're gonna add some rocks. We're gonna kind of go for the, like, burnt ground, kind of gray, what other word would that be? Kind of ash ground. We're gonna chop up some rocks as they're a little big, but I need some texture on here, so I'm just gonna kind of like cut them in half, I think. I was wondering if, the clippers might be better for that. And saying we always hold their memories, though. Yeah, I just miss my boy. Don't get me wrong, I love Sadie, but Simon was my dog. Sadie is Scott's dog, so it's different. It's just different. My mom can't have another dog after we lost our first. I found that getting another doggo helps, you know? It helps to have another little friend to heal with. I can't imagine life without a doggo. You know, I've always had them. Not having a dog just feels so weird to me. Sadie does come over to be floofy at you, though. She does. She does. Yeah. Slam, hello. How are you? You come as I'm trying to chop up rocks. We're gonna try and, I've got a few little things, and then we're gonna work on the knights. What are you up to? I just need these to dry so I can keep working this afternoon. Essentially what— oh, it's a rock chopping stream. Yeah, it's like Stardew, actually. Well, yeah, we chop— whoops, bumped you guys real bad. We chop the rocks, get some trees. Sludge, welcome in. How are you? My in-laws don't want to go through the loss of another and won't get one again. It's unfortunately part of the pet owner, pet parent experience. We all know that pain, unfortunately. It sucks. It sucks. Turning small plastic rocks into smaller plastic rocks. Yeah, hobby. Hobby. Keep the hard work song as I break rocks like prison your cartoon. That's right. Hard work. Hard work. Man, that's a TikTok waiting to happen. Speaking of TikToks waiting to happen, I posted a dumb TikTok this morning. If you guys would like to see it, I'm gonna throw that in there. Oh, Stream Deck. Okay, guess we're updating the Stream Deck today too. Add that to the list. Add that to the list. Exclamation socials if you want to check out my dumb TikTok. I'm about to get more racks and then do a job application. Let's go. Even more. How many more racks do you think you need, Slam? If you don't mind me asking, I'm just curious. There's an update for it yesterday. Oh. Jesse, welcome in. How are you? For the Stream Deck? I feel like maybe I even did it and I forgot. Because I had to update my bot, too. I had all these things I have to update at the same time. Thank you, Slam. I think my mom can't do it. Because for years she resisted having a dog or a cat. She was staunchly against it. She saw that sooty little face little border collie puppy in the mall pet store and immediately bought it. It was meant to be. Oh, my glue is very low. Chat, sorry. Supposed to be hobbying this morning, but it's cold. Ooh, and I bought Hightail. I've seen people playing Hightail. It's, if you guys don't know what Hightail is, it's like Minecraft, but I think there's kind of— well, this isn't gonna work. It's like Minecraft, but I'll be honest, I don't know enough of the differences because I don't know what all Minecraft has now introduced. But it's similar. Similar idea. I'm just getting 4, not only using them for models. Need to clear up my desk a little. What do you mean, dumb? This is top content, dinosaur. I'm just gonna use my super glue. Heck it. I don't feel like waiting on that glue to take forever. Dinosaur. Just a preview of my TikTok content. This is gonna get primed anyway, so we can, don't mind if some of this— I'm just making a mess today, chat. I'm glad you tuned in to just watch me make a mess today. This is the side of commission painting no one tells you about. I tell there's a story behind it. Oh, like an actual narrative. I wonder if it's more story driven, if I would like Hightail more than I like Minecraft. Is anyone else playing anything right now? I almost started up Chrono Trigger last night on my little Steam Deck, but I decided to wait. Another rock song? Wait. Another year— wait, what is the song? What song do you have for me? I don't know that one by lyrics, at least. Dinosaur. Oh, the development of it. I see. I gotcha. I'm just gonna add a bunch of rocks, actually, because that's kind of what we got for this base. I'm gonna see if I've got some, tufts that match, but for the most part, we just rocking it. Just rocking it. Is that a coal mining song? I'll send it to you? Okay. I might need to cut up more rocks later for TikTok. That's still early development, so you might want to wait, but to me it rewards exploration more. Okay. I am someone, when I play Minecraft, that's all I do, is I just pick a direction, I take off, and I just, dig a giant hole somewhere I really shouldn't. And I'll just keep digging. And I will keep digging and digging until I get myself super trapped and someone has to come save me. So if it's more exploring, that might be something more up my alley. I like to just pick a spot and keep digging. Digging. Anyone else play anything right now? Ooh, grinding on Tekken 8. Nice. Yeah, Tekken 8. Sorry, I didn't say it right. I am not as knowledgeable on Tekken, but who you playing? Who's your main? We're more than a bit of halfway through Halo 2. I'm so excited to play more this week. The rest of this week, if anyone was wondering. Tomorrow, we're gonna check out Animal Crossing. I'm hoping I can do all the update stuff, even though I haven't finished the main, like, story. So, it may be a new update, it may be a, we catch up to the update kinda day. But tomorrow, we're gonna Animal Cross. And then Wednesday, Slam is gonna join us again to also play some Halo 2. I'm very excited. I was gonna put this away, but I want more rocks. I want a lot more rocks. I think is what I've decided. We winging it today. I want more rocks. Yeah. And then we'll put some of the texture paint around it to kind of build it up. So it's not just rocks sitting on dirt. You know what? They're getting a little too even. Maybe I should move this over a little bit. I need to be more random with my rocks. Oh, did you say you did it? I can't say it correctly now. The fucking Rom. There we go. Nice one, Muay Thai man. Yeah, he's a cool character design, but I always hear the Mimi name for him, so now I can never say it correctly. I got it. Yes, I have to be careful. Okay, we've got rocks drying. Perfect. First project done. It's been 13 minutes and we did it. So I need that a little bit more glue. When the glue is dry, we'll get some more basing around the rocks and build up some areas, and then I'll be able to wash and finish him later today. So that's exciting, chat. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Next, Mr. Calgar needs like 2 letters on his leg, so we're gonna do that together. Or on the razors. I know, I have to be careful. So then says, getting errands done this morning for hobbying. What are you gonna be working on later? Oh, good. Get our little projects done before we dive into nights for the rest of stream. Get it done. We're so close. I feel like the fact that if like I get my goals done this week, like my whole table is clear is kind of wild. Then guess what we get to do, chat? More Imperial Fists. Yay! We return to Marine. I have to finish these Marines so I can start the other Marines. Yay! I've been really enjoying Control. Gonna start Alan Wake 2 after. Yes. I need to go back. I got like soft locked in a weird spot in Alan Wake, and I kinda try and decide if I continue or just like watch a video and then start 2. I think that's probably the way to go. I got like stuck in a section where like I don't have enough ammo to get through what I need to get through. But I need to do it because I picked up I picked up Alan Wake 2. Let me catch up here. The main Heihachi and Yoshi and Fang is my rotate in and out fighters. A bit of Fang, let's go. I'm a DJ King man myself. Not that I play more than 2 weeks after release of each Tekken. I saw it went on sale on the winter sale. I was tempted. I just I can't put in the time, I don't think. As much as I love watching fighting games, I gotta pick my battles, I think. Gotta decide what will get my time. Unless we start streaming them. You know, unless that's a Calgar, not a knight. I know, main faithful. I cheated. How are you? It is here though. I was telling chat there's a few things I need to do so I can work later this afternoon, so I'm doing those real quick. And then we're gonna night. How are you? I know you're teasing me, but just in case anyone's coming in here. Just in case. Reaper, hello, how are you? Alan Wake 1 had some parts I found kind of silly, but I went back and watched the sum up video. That's fair. I was enjoying it. I just got really stuck in that spot, and then I put it down, and it's like, do I really want to continue to try and get myself unstuck, or should I just watch a video and dive into the next one? I think that's what I'll probably do. Just seeing if there's anything else I need to do before we move on. No, I think he was literally missing 2 letters. I think we're good for Galgar. It's that easy. 3 strokes, you finish a miniature. Done. Let's go. Okay, next. Slam only does throws. It's true. It's true. If we ever have a Slam coaching section here on stream, it'll just be him throwing me over and over and over. I finally finished some long overdue gifts for people over the holidays. One was super hard because I'd find detail with subtle layer lines. Oh, that obscured it? That sounds interesting, though. Tori aloud. Like the Alan Wake one was just Luigi's Mansion, but was uncut instead of a vacuum. It really is, now that you mention it. It really is. Alright. The Templars is what I did yesterday. I got them all on their bases. We got the bases started. They need a few of them because they have tactical rocks. I had to go back and, like, redo that. And so we're gonna do some washes. And then they get snow on the bases, so depending on who's got rocks and shit, we can probably do some snow. Just sitting there with an even toe as you whip around the map like, get good. If we ever have a training arc here on stream, it'll just be Slam throwing me repeatedly. Over and over and over. 3 strokes? I think I want to stop. I'm not at 1 stroke reaper. Uh-oh. Oh. Been playing a lot of Yoshi though lately. His combos are insane if you can stun lock people if you hit it right. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? Teach you how to do rolling death cradle for like 60% of your life. Easy clap. My training arc is I just become a grappler. I just say, sorry, Rashid. Sorry, I'm a grappler now. Sorry. Just grab them and roll like Blanca. Yes, Nikki. The D-Gen life, flip the coin. That would be what actually happens, so I'll get Slam talked into a training arc, and then I just main Blanca. That'll be how it actually goes. Feel their fear. Oh, sorry. Both faces of the coin are mash grab. You know what? I think I can do that. I think I can handle that. I feel like it's turning into a Marvel Rival situation. Why am I trying so hard? If I could just mash grab. Why am I trying so hard? What was I thinking? Who needs skill when they can't move? Yeah, like why am I trying to do this fancy shit? Grab. 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 Grab, grab. Pick up slam crack. Why try so hard when you can main the thing? Like me? Yeah, like what am I doing? I'm sitting here trying to learn Phoenix and get headshots. No, no, no. No, no, no. I could be Wanda. I could be Squirrel Girl. What am I doing? What am I doing? Do you need wash? I need to finish his skull on the base. And then he gets snow. So we got snow. And then we got skull and snow. Okay, sick. You guys are gonna wait. You guys can go over there and dry. Go. You wake up to a motivational post on the wall that says the sun over, like just hit the grab. I'm just saying, completely unrelated link. This could be you. Completely unrelated. Completely. I remember watching this. Yep, I remember watching this, and I'm gonna watch it again. my poor boy. It could be me. Currently, I am currently I'm dual Kevin. I remember watching that live. Yep. Currently, I am double Kevin. Man, it hurt. It hurt to watch. Look at it now. Unawake 1 came out a year before Luigi's Mansion. I'm not saying, but we're saying. Listen to the crowd, his loyal fans. Okay, bet. If we ever do it, we bring it on stream. I will at least do a stream of Zangief. Bet. I'll do it. I'll do it. I am now single Kevin. Single Kev. It's like Dude Red. Dude Red as a nickname will forever crack me up. You were so quick with it. It was so funny. Will forever crack me up. Alright, let's go. I've been off and on with Victor. He's a cool character and easy to meme people with. Do it for the memes. For the memes. I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, who has played fighting games? I know we're Warhammering today, but I don't want to talk about Warhammer. Let's play some fight. Which games have we played, chat? I played, and I was learning Guilty Gear, Strive, and then I was trying to learn Street Fighter 6. I will be honest, Street Fighter doesn't, like, connect with me the same way, but I still want to learn it. I still want to do it. Modern games, that's true. One button SPDs, I could. There's something about learning the classic controls, though. I know that modern's an option, but... Oh, I have a fight stick. Yeah, I've got a little snack box. My fighting games I played were Soul Calibur and Smash. Shaq Fu. I tried, not my fave. I love... Oh, Digimon Rumble Arena back in the day. Let's go. Digimon. I got a cheat box, that's right. I'm already cheating. You can keep your modern controls. I've already got my cheats. It's a tiny hitbox is essentially what it is. It's very cute. You guys want to see it, actually? I can grab it. It lights up and everything. Got gamer lights, so you know I'm serious. You can grab it. Sounds like Slam got bodied. Okay, let me finish this little skull, and then I will get my my fight stick. Oh no, you guys are getting me dangerously close to trying again. I'm like, what do I play when I don't want to play Rivals? Because they're gonna throw me into the other blender. Dangerously close. I'm playing a more stressful game. Yeah. I love it. We love to see it. Okay. Make sure there's not a doggo behind me. Okay. Be jumping back on with Alex because he's my dude. I was gonna say maybe it is a good time. Maybe I just do it. I don't know, man. I can only be Delulu so many times. But this is it's dusty, which is embarrassing. That's how long I haven't been practicing. It's a little dusty. Got some Sadie fuzz on it. It's got some Sadie fuzz on it. Get out of here. Okay. Look. This is my little snack box. I need to probably get some art. I couldn't decide what I wanted for art. Wait, let me catch up here. You play fighting games now too, that's right. You just came out in Street Fighter, yeah. So it has lights and stuff, but then you've got... But King and Armor King are so cool, that's right. The only characters I hate in Tekken 8 are King, Armor King, Brian, and Lee. So this is what I've got that I need to keep practicing with. The hard part when I was practicing is there were nights where like I wanted to keep practicing, but my hands hurt because I'm not used to using this. But that's what I've got for when I do get back to it, which you guys are pushing me towards. The hand cramps hurt. They hurt. Turns out they got hands. The hands have hands. They hurt. I think part of it also is the old Nikki Classic. And just knowing I'm gonna suck for a while sucks. Knowing that it's gonna be bad for a while makes it very hard for me to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the knight here, in case anyone's like, she said there's a knight. Where is the knight? There it is. Can look at it. Not to it yet, but there it is. We need a when's Mom emote. This becomes a fighting game stream. I did. Thank you, Slam. My scuffed Street Fighter emote. I've experienced that going back. Oh, it's a building models. Yep. Yep. Do they have an even smaller fighting pad called the bento box? I think I have seen a smaller. A bento box would be a cute name for it. I think I have seen some. All right. The last bit for these bases is snow. So I'm going to add, this is just the Games Workshop Valhalla Blizzard. I might need to get another pot because it's kind of low, but I'm glad this doesn't dry up the way that the paints do. Honestly, surprised it doesn't. I guess the whatever medium they use holds up better. It doesn't want to get on my brush, though. Okay. Hey, Zaxatar, welcome in. How you doing today? I am adding some snow to bases, and then we're going to work on a knight. What you up to? King and Armor King are dope characters. They're one of the reasons I got into tech in the first place as a kid. I can't get their combos right, plus I'm tired of getting grappled. I finally buy Tekken and it's just Slam and I kinging each other. Because they're cool. Because they're cool. How do you say no to that? You don't. You embrace it. You just embrace it. Alright, I'm gonna put some snow. I like putting the snow up, like, under the rocks where it kind of collect and not melt. I might become the grab. That's what I'm saying. I think if I ever come back, maybe I just do it. Return to grab, because then they're in the mix-up. There's no way she'll grab me a 5th time. I block and you grab them again. That's what's gonna happen. My training is complete. Then run halfway across the stage and drop kick people in the chest. Yeah. Yeah. These are the strats. Sounds fun. I'm Peyton and figured I'd lurk. Thanks for lurking with us. If you'd like to tell us what you're working on, I'd love to hear about it. If you're headed back to lurk, thank you so much for hanging out. For anyone who may be new, hi, I'm Nikki. I used to paint a ton of Warhammer because I used to play more. I don't play as much now, but I still paint, and I like to do commission work here on stream. So you'll see a mix of my stuff and commission stuff. Today is kind of a commission day where I'm trying to finish like 5 different projects this week, and we're really, really close to doing that, but it's taking a little time to do that. Some other projects I want to work on. I've got some display projects coming up that I want to start. I've got, I kind of want to get back to my Conquest. I know I keep saying it. I need to just prep it one day. Conquest is really fun. So yeah, welcome in. But we also love video games, anime, RPGs, all of that good stuff. So welcome in. Hey, Grey Master, welcome in. How are you? They dropped the Armor King. It was the trailer. Favorite for the long. Jackie Chan back into T8. I give it a go. Always enjoyed him. He's super complicated though, even for a Tekken character. He's got different stances. Oh, that all have their own combos. That's cool though, for like the people with bigger brain than I to figure out. Man, I just love watching people play them. They're so good. So good. Is that enough snow? I think it might be. I'm gonna pull it out a little bit. It's not supposed to be like heavy snow bases, but a little bit. I think that goes good. One Goober. I need to get the back of his cloak, and then he will be done, I think. Goober is close. Swell, delighted to find time to hang out. Thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate it. Always got drunken master stance. That's always fun. I saw, I still want to try it. Where Winds Meet. I think there is a, like a class that has that. And then that other game that's going to be coming out, the, like, Souls, like, game, I think has it. It's just always fun. Let's see, I'm working on display painting a diorama. What are you planning on display painting? I have a Journey to the West figure that I picked up at Adepticon. Trying to see if I have the box here. Oh, I don't know where I've put it. But yeah, that's what I want to work on. They had a full figure and a bust, and I picked up the full figure. I picked up Journey to the West to read as I do it, because I've never actually read it. Which feels criminal, being such a big Dragon Ball fan. Figured it was time to right my wrong. Pick up the translation of it. Give it a read. Okay, I got too much snow. Hold on, chat. We have to move our snow around. During the West is really good. It was really hard to find, like, between the translations and, like, obviously the full thing is, like, 4 giant books. And I was like, oh man, I don't know that if I'm settled in for 4 giant books. So I guess there was a new translation. I'm gonna try that. And then if I want to, it was just really hard trying to figure out which one to pick up. So I picked up a newer translation, and we'll see how it goes. It was reviewed well, so I'll trust it. Sounds fun. Yeah, I wish I had it here to show you. I think it's from Mindwork Games. If you wanted to look it up. No, Journeyman Games. I'm gonna take one more second to look if I have the box. No, I don't. I think I threw it back in the closet. Can't wait to see Sun Wukong versus Vegeta in the original book. Exactly, that's what I need. That's what I need. I was trying to look up, like, art of it for the miniature. It was like a lot of red, black, and gold, which of course is what we're about to do for Custodes. But for, like, his armor and stuff, I was trying to find what he is commonly, like, drawn in for references and things. There's the bust. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Slam. So I got the full figure. Kind of with the intent that if I wanted to do a backdrop or something for it, I could do that too. Part of me was thinking that would be the mix. Like, I could do the traditional for him and then maybe, like, a Dragon Ball background for him just for funsies. It's kind of mix the styles and the influence of it. Speaking of Journey in the West, it is a Dragon Ball art sleeve. Oh my Slam. I have to show you. My favorite, I feel bad. One of my favorite tattoo artists is putting some of his art on canvas. And I think I'm gonna buy it and put it in my nerd corner. It's so sick, and I have to show you right now. Sorry, chat. Simon K. Bell. If anyone knows anime tattoos, you probably know Simon K. Bell. Does he have just a static image of this? No, it's all videos. Okay, hold on, chat. Make it a link. For the husband of Shard, yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't even know I can do that because I have to log in to get to this. How can I show you this? Oh, even this doesn't have the full thing. Gosh. He always does reels on Instagram, which is great for him, but a little harder to show you what I want. I'm about to just let I'm on his Insta. Okay, it's the Android. I kind of want the Frieza saga though, but here. Basically, with his tattoo style, he puts together these giant art pieces for the saga. And I kind of want the Frieza one. And they went up today. Yeah. So he restocked Frieza and now the Android saga. Yeah. I was like, do I just get both? Because I love his stuff so much. Like, if someone was footing the bill, I would fly over there and get, like, a full, like, leg piece from him. I love it. So the fact that I could get a canvas, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Let me catch up here. War Judge, welcome in. Sorry, I got distracted right as you came in. How are you? Thank you. I have one primed and base coated, but I'm stuck here. It's hard to pick a color scheme. Do you have things you're deciding between, or are you just like completely starting from scratch, War Judge? Where are you at? Let me catch up here. I need to finally get my tattoo done. Do it. I paid a studio in Portland. The timing for everything got messed up. I need to fly back and hit it up. The scroll, yeah. Well, I want the scrolls. It's so cool. For Yamcha, yeah. My favorite is in the Frieza. It's got Piccolo doing the like, what does he say during that? The really silly line with like the rainbow in the back. And like, I need it. I need it. Slush says, I used to do kickboxing growing up. I would have loved to learn Muay Thai. I'm about to start boxing classes, Sludge. I'm also excited to dive into it. Wolfsark, hello. How are you? I'm almost on my Fate Weaver. Let's go. That's awesome. How much more you got left? Sorry, we got distracted by tattoos. I'm so sorry. If you're coming in for Warhammer, I'm so sorry. We will get back to it, I promise. I need to sort of, a new tattoo? What are you thinking here, Bri? You just got are you like me and you have the itch? So just time for another one. Monkey Toad, welcome back in. How are you today? Yes, I feel amazing. I need to make that a sound clip. It's so silly and I need it. I need it. The art I'm gonna get is kind of a Geiger-inspired horror piece. Femme-flesh machine piece. Ugh. Based on a character from Cult Divinity Lost. That'll be cool. I think finding the artists that like really go ham with those two is fun. Like there's an artist here locally that has a lot of Berserk pieces, and I'm considering hitting her up too. It's finding someone who like really loves to do that style. Wolfsark says I have to shade the metallics with this green ink on them, then some super small details. Let's go. What's this Warhammer? I thought we were just talking I mean, if you want tattoo stream, chat, do it. Can do it. Alright, I could talk all day about tattoos. I love tattoos. I so want to start my arm. Trying to be responsible with the payments of it this time. I was not so much with the Dragon Ball one. I just wanted it, and I figured it out as I went. Trying to be more responsible this time. Favorite DBZ character? Oh, is Janemba, even though he's not canon. That's a fun choice. It's a fun choice. What's your favorite thing from the reveals? I'm sorry to tell you this. It's all fine. It's all fine. I am sorry, I'm still not feeling Warhams at the moment, so it was fine. Just slamming money on the couch. That's basically how I did it. It's like, oh, that one's healed. Here's the next one. It's like, put it all on the credit card. And I finally got a lot of that paid off. So now it's like, put it on the credit card. But no, we're gonna be smarter this time, Jen. Be smarter. I signed with the green site. You let me know. They are. You can pre-order them today. Yeah. Oh, could you the shipping and launch across the Atlantic? Want to do the next care package? Yeah, they are up today. I know he ships here. I don't know how much it is. But that's up to you if you want to figure out something. But they are up today. I think he does a pre-order so he knows how many of the like canvas to print. But that's today. You say that. If I ever like make the trip, I might have to just save and go see him. I might have to just, I hate to use the YOLO excuse, but you do only live once. And I got 2 legs that have nothing on them, so. I got 2 whole legs that could use tattoos. Okay. As much as I want to finish those, we need to work on the night. Gonna do this. I feel like this is one of the better ones for the reveal. I'm glad their audio worked. That's for sure. I'm glad the audio worked. Catch up here. I like the glaive, that's about it. High elves for Blood Bowl were cool, but again, no thanks. I think everything looked fine. I'm not caring about Warhammer at the moment. Who needs financial responsibility when I still have uninked skin? Exactly. Exactly. You come over, you've also got to do Warhammer World. Eh. Eh. Full front and back tattoo of Piccolo to mirror your pillow. What if I just like Simon? I need you. I need you to give me my mans, please. He's done some sick ones of Piccolo before. Yeah, like his whole Instagram, just all of it. Give it. Give it. I don't know what I would get, actually. I have to think about that. I like that he does, like, scenes. So, like, picking out something specific would be fun. That's my man. That's him. I need him. Thank you. Why do I have 3 fire dragon? What was I doing with this color? Surely one of them is still good, right? Surely. Thinking of the Chicago flag stars on my legs. Do you know the stars as colors from Blackhawk feathers on their logo? All the Piccolo Android 17 double aura form pose? Let's go. The one of Piccolo that I don't have, but, like, between what I wanted was him meditating. That would probably be what I pick. It's not one of his usual action things, but it's the one thing I don't have. See, it's not even the Lumineth, unless I was testing for Lumineth. Maybe it was testing. That one doesn't sound great. Just for Pugman's Bar, the food is glorious. I must check out the new menu they're putting out. I think if I ever went, it would be strictly to, like, use as a meetup place. I don't think I need to make the pilgrimage anymore. Is it bad I like Raditz? No. I think I'm always surprised he's as popular as he is. But no. I thought you wanted him holding his phone weird. I love him so much. I just do. I just do. He always makes me smile. I did a trip to Warhammer World a long time ago. It was fun. It was like, oh god, 18 years ago? They've probably updated quite a bunch. Yeah, if I ever went, it would just be like, hey, I'm on this side of the pond. If you want to meet up, I'm here today, kind of deal. Otherwise, there's so much other stuff I want to do on that side of the pond. That I would rather do than Warhammer World, I guess. I have to go to all the pubs that Slam has shown me that have little fireplaces and dogs. So much that they're gonna build one. Yeah, I'm actually close to the one here in Texas. So it's a little bit of a drive, but it's essentially just a big Warhammer store, so it's not huge. They have a coffee bar instead of a, like, full bar. It's just a big Warhammer store. That's kinda all it is. The movie set said you build in your flat. Yeah. Right next to where you went to the moon. It's right next to that one. Okay, sorry, chat. This is all freehand. If I go a little quiet, I'm just focusing for a second. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. They need to build a manufacturing site instead of Warhammer World. Agreed. Agreed. They just seem very against that. Laser. I'm trying to lock in. Mostly because I don't want to do touch-ups. We can limit the touch-ups. Romans, how are you today? Welcome in. Last time I went to Warhammer World, there was a bunch of Americans that were shockingly being loud. They come over to Warhammer World as well as wanting to go to London and Paris. It is it's the place for if you're playing more. Good place to visit. Is anyone else doing some hobby today? What we got, chat? Who's working on what? What we got? Never get the elevator at Acon. I think it must be genetic. You guys' ears are just less sensitive over there. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I was trying to think, like, when Earbray said that. Because, like, there's definitely times where I'm like, okay, like, calm down. I think we're just an excitable bunch. It's just part of it. Because, like, it can't be sports, because you guys do that, too. Just being, I don't know, a little bit more. I don't know what it is. You're all just woo girls. That's just a country full of woo girls. I don't know, like, what the cultural difference is, I guess. I feel like a lot of it always boils down to just space, and, like, we have space to be loud. Wait, Simone, thank you for hitting button for 66 months of support. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't know, you may have been, I don't know if you were here while I was doing it. I got them all on bases, and we're getting snow. So they're gonna be finished here very soon. Very soon. The United States, that's right. My patient war machine after work. I have to give my friends a ride, though, too. Car died yesterday. I have to come from work when it's gonna be 12 out. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're able to help them. Wait some mind since I should finish building my knight. Did a little work yesterday. Like, yeah, absolutely. It's something, though. I feel like doing the little bit helps to do more, you know? Get back into the swing of it. Must be all the crisp sandwiches they maybe that's it. Maybe it's just so many crisps. They make any sandwich better. It's just science. Yeah. Oh, let me show you what's mine. You may have been getting coffee or something. So I got them all on bases. We got some washes drying on these because I had to put the texture up against their tactical rocks. And then these two got snow. I need to finish his sword and the he's got a little work on his fabric, and I think he's good. He is sword and then back of cloak. And then yeah, they'll be ready this week. I think the last big thing is his I still need to airbrush that today. So that'll get airbrushed but be ready to go too. So we're darn close. Darn close. Looks like the store's open and ain't gonna run over for a short bit. Sounds good. I'll be here. Painting nights. It does, but I can still be judgy. No, give me the sandwich. Give me the no judging. Only sandwich. Only sandwich. Christmas sandwich are the best. Yeah. I've done it before. It is good. I feel like it is. It's more a thing over there, but it is good. All right. Got a little bit of an edge highlight. I'm trying to decide if I want to maybe highlight the top of it a little bit, make a little bit of a blend. I think I'm going to. And we'll blend to that darker yellow at the bottom. Give it a little bit more depth. When do you get a sandwich? Y'all have influenced me. I require meats and cheeses. Do it. I'm with Earbray. Do it. You guys do that to me all the time. We'll talk about like a food here in stream and then I go get it for lunch. I am too easily influenced by food. I learned from watching you. That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. I think we're judged something about knights and I missed it. Let me catch up here. The armor panels are Primus Gray. Skeleton frame is base coat titanium from the AK Extreme Metal. I have to shade the metallic part. My biggest problem is deciding what colors to use on the armor panels. I don't play tabletop, so I have freedom to choose whatever color scheme I like. Problem is, I can't decide. That is... You've just got neutrals on it so far, so it could be literally anything. Yeah, that is, that's a tough one, Word Judge. That's tough when you could do literally anything. Rusty's welcome in. I need advice for a color. I'm about to start a Space Wolves army. I want to avoid the baby blue, gray color schemes. Would rather use a more vibrant blue, but I really don't want them to look like ultramarines. You could go into, like, the turquoises. You could, I don't know if that's too close to baby blue. You could go more turquoisey teal. There's not really a lot of other vibrant blues, I think is the tough part. You could go more... So if you dip into, like, Lothern or something like that, that's still pretty baby blue. It's a little bit richer, but if you just kind of scoot that way a little bit on the old color wheel, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. We should get sushi. A giant pile of curry for lunch? Yum. I have chicken and dumplings in the crock pot for dinner, and I'm very excited. Slow cooker is going here with the chilly weather. Pretty excited for that later. Lunch today, I have to be boring. It's my first night, so I don't want to mess it up. I do think that's the hardest part for both of these color decisions, is picking for the army. Because once you kind of pick what you want, the rest of it goes relatively smoothly. So I get it. I wish I had other ideas for the chat. Do we have any ideas for Space Wolves? A brighter blue? That isn't ultramarine? But yeah, dipping into like the Lothern Teclis blues, maybe? So actually, I was thinking, I did a few test models. The one I like most, ironically, Thousand Suns blue, yes. I love when I do Thousand Suns, their top highlight is Fenrisian gray. I use some of the Space Wolf colors on them. So yeah, flip it. Flip the script on them. I think it'd be cool. I'd say do it. I say do it. This is your sign. We both thought Thousand Sun colors. Rock those turquoise. I'm excited to live in a city again where I have options. Tired of the small town, 5 places to eat, and they're all mid. Yeah, that's gonna be nice when you move. Yeah. Hopefully everything I know moving is insanely stressful. Hope everything goes as smoothly as it can. Whenever it's time to roll. Pastel goth colors, another option. Okay. Dang, even just that little bit of a yellow highlight helped quite a bit. We do love a quick improvement. So we need to get our first yellow out though. Let me grab, I think I used our gold brown. Hey Leon, welcome in. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it looks cool. Thank you. This is the bottom half of a knight for Warhammer 40K. So this is the full guy. He also has arms that are weapons. And then he'll have these really cool shoulder pads up here. So he's coming together. He is Day of the Dead themed. So we're bringing in some of the fun, like, geometric patterns, the flowers, everything that's used for the decorations for that. Always wish you got into it. Is there any that you tried? Welcome in. If you have any questions, let me know. This is a pretty large model for Warhammer. They're usually more this size. So there's a Space Marine you may have heard of. There's kind of the more standard size for these things. Well, come on in. Happy to have you. Everybody says, we did rice cooker bibimbap last night for dinner. Using the hot pot beef was very quick. I need to try some of those rice cooker recipes. They always look really good. The stress will be dulled by the ability to get boba whenever I want and decent wings. Yeah, just decent food. If you take the top back off, it looks like if R2-D2 went overkill on leg days. Hell yeah. I was gonna try matchstick making, like build a car out of matchsticks. That'd be kind of cool. I say this is your sign. Do it. I think the coolest part about like hobbying and crafts and stuff right now is there's so many resources to be able to like check out and do it. YouTube videos and blogs and all sorts of things. This is a fun time to be able to like try different hobbies and stuff. I was actually about to say, Buds, welcome in. Here to claim my first. Buds mentioned doing watercolors, and I was kind of tempted. I don't know what I would watercolor, but it's kind of tempting. But there's so many like things that like it's easy to look that up and just learn how to do it. If we hit the sub-goal, Nikki will construct a 4-year-old Warlord Titan out of matchsticks. I won't do that, but if we hit the sub-goal, you guys can help me pick what game we're playing. Thank you, Slam, for the reminder. I gotta get ahead of you now. It is in my best interest to remind you guys of the sub-goal. What are we actually at right now? Can't read it when I'm in studio mode. We're about 40 away. If you guys want to help me, the game is Matchstick Titan. There's actually no resources for matchstick things. That's so wild. Sometimes I'm just proven wrong. There's actually no resources for that. That's very true. I need a hobby. This is your sign. This is your sign. I have a list of hobbies I want to do at some point. It's a good time to be able to try things out. Unless it's Slam volunteering you for things. It's a good time. Chat, what are those hobbies that you would want to try out? What's your watercolor, what's your matchstick hobby? If you had, I don't know, a week to yourself, get to experiment. And then we burn it. I can't fit announcements and that annoys me. Not that I would. Unrelated. I also don't like that I can, so I understand. I understand. Unrelated, but I understand. Learn how to airbrush? I mean, that's a good skill to have. I think definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Trying to think if there's another one. I feel like fighting game would be the... I feel like that would be mine. Trying to think if there's another artsy one I'd want to do. I guess the oil painting, but not as strong as maybe the watercolor and stuff. Imagine how many viewers we'd get if Nikki Sum was her standing next to a toddler-sized effigy on fire. Think of the TikToks. Think of the TikToks. This is my new content plan for the year. I did say I wanted to stream more variety. It would be variety. I started learning, crochet to help mini butts with the kit she got for Christmas. I can easily fall into that. Crocheting's very relaxing. I used to do a lot of it. My problem is I love doing blankets and they just take so long that I get about halfway through a blanket and then I get bored and then I don't finish it. So I stopped crocheting. It is very relaxing though. Matt is hyped. Welcome back in. How are you today? The look of the fire reflecting off her glasses is the Sephiroth theme place. Let's see. I kind of want to get his arm, the Sharingan. Oh, as a tattoo? That'd be cool. A content idea. Burn things. Let me write that down. You know, that's not actually on what I had on my calendar this week, but I think I could fit it in. I could fit it in. Quick sample of my list. Tattooing, surfing, drag makeup, lockpicking. That is quite a collection there, Butts. I'm just imagining you doing all of it at once now. You're just surfing in your drag makeup after you've picked a lock with your tattoo. Let's see, wardrobes. I started the big shelf diorama for my Krieg versus Orc. Used a lot of dry clay. Really enjoyed working with clay. It's something I want to do more of. Isn't it fun when you like find that thing? You're like, oh, this is actually pretty neat. I want to do more of this. I feel like that's always a fun realization. Is there an orange I have between these two? I might have to mix here in a second, chat. Troll Slayer and Fire Dragon. I don't think so. I think we gotta mix. I don't think there's an orange between those. Yeah, we can burn a variety of things. That's true. It's true. Everything can burn if we try hard enough. Plus, you know, you can batch the content. You just burn a whole bunch of stuff the same day. Let's see. Great. I'm gonna work on my Warsong Revenant. Ooh, it's been a fun piece. Nice, nice. Have you speaking in tongues as you dance in a fire of Warhammer backlog and hail the spirit firms? That's how you learn all the lore. You just drug it into your brain. It's so fast. It's so easy. Makeup would be fun. Show up to so many events with a full face on. Like the Matrix. Injection in the forehead like in Dark City. Yep. I I know lore now. I know lore now. North American Trench Crusade book should be shipping very soon. Let's go. I almost knocked my entire thing of coffee off my desk. I got like chills realizing that I caught it in time. Titan, welcome in. We're working on them. How are you? Mixing some orange as you come in. What you up to today? Every content creator is ripping Magic the Gathering packs. Who's ripping them in ritualistic burning with the rubbish cards? True. True. Like you rip the pack and then this like song plays. And then it's time. Time for the actual content. Oh. Can you imagine if Neo got all the 40K lore instead of Kung Fu? Just fucking Morpheus to death. Pulls out the cork board with all of the things on it. All the strings attaching it all. Alright, let's mix this orange. I need something right between. Fire Dragon Bright is very bright. It's just a little brighter than I like. I thought Trench Crusade did a backflip into a wood chip. Wait, what? Well, Trench Crusade's doing just fine. Yeah. It's just Kickstarter stuff still going out. Working all day and tomorrow. I need help trying to decide how I'd want to paint some Gene Stealer cult guys. What are you looking at? We've been talking some color choices here in chat. We figured out that we're going to do some turquoise Space Wolves. And I think we're still thinking on another set of knights. What can we help with? Are you just mulling it over, you mean? That's the same color, even though I mixed them over. It's the same picture. Okay, more of the dark orange, I guess. Okay, let's try this again. The agents stay away from him because they don't want to see his horse heresy spider graph, right? How great's that guy? Yeah, actually. There, that's better. It's still so close, though. Man, Fire Dragon Bright really doing some heavy lifting. Let's try this again. Systems about Transfusing going full corpo with plastic minis release. Oh, I'll be honest, I have not paid as much attention. I know people are upset because I said that there would always be 3D print stuff, but I've not paid as close attention, sorry. People are mad about Trench Crusade not being all STL with new plastic. Some models apparently are designed poorly, could break because of it. Not a player, just heard stream, so I'm not gotcha. Okay, that's the missing piece, thank you. DD Builds, hello, we doing some floral. How are you today? These are our Day of the Dead themed nights. And I am trying to clean up the rest of this freehand while we're together. Then I have to decide what's on the carapace, which is the scary part. There's a lot of room. What are you up to today? And Avian, hello, how are you? Want to get a Custodes army, but your boy broke. I mean, it's a good time to look at Custodes. They're getting more kits in plastic now instead of resin. So it's a good time for when you are ready. Let's had a revelation this morning. The window glow on Tiny Witch should be green, and that'll make things look right. I hope. Let's go. I want them to have the same skin tone as my Nids. I don't know how to paint their clothes. I think going to the old color wheel, picking a complementary color, would be my suggestion to you. Doing better. Hope you're well. Pretty good here, Dee Dee. Pretty good. I'm at that really annoying. I don't know if you do the same thing as a creator. This week it looks like I'm going to finish like 5 projects at once, which is great in that they're all getting done. But also I hate that that's how my brain works. But I can't just like finish one project all the way through and then do the next one. So this week I'm gonna finish Calgar, Karn, Black Templars, Fire Dragons, and I want the Knights ready for basing. Which it looks like we'll get there if I can figure out the carapace. But yeah, that's just how my brain is this week. I don't know if anyone else does the same thing. It's dumb. It's very hard to explain to clients sometimes. I was lurking, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Look like a derp. Let's go. Derping from the shadows. Mikey, welcome in. How are you? For colors, I'd say look at stuff like the colored cube. Gives you some nice palettes to work with. That's what I've been doing with my armies. Romans, thank you for a 45 stream streak. Thank you for hanging out. Argello, hello. That's hype. We were looking at. Okay, let me show you what I got. I'm trying to. Oh, my depth of field on my camera is not great. We're cleaning up the freehand and adding some more highlights. That's my job right now. Then, next job, we're gonna do. We have muertos put on the chest. Then we have to figure this out. And then I got the bases out. Start planning because we've got a lot of room. And I was almost thinking of seeing if I could find some fun stuff on like Etsy that are 3D printed because we sold our 3D printer. See if we can add some fun stuff. But I was gonna take a look at that later today. But that's what I got. What are you up to? 1,000 more. I do have. I was trying to pull out. I pulled out some of my basing. This isn't all of it. But I have some pretty flowers somewhere. They're kind of like I think I have some orangey ones. But like those are pretty. So those are rival crafts. I think I have some of the huge mini ones though. Oh wait. I've got kind of red. That's all I've got in this one, but the rest is all Seraphon stuff. But yeah. Maybe pull in. I'm with baby Magnus. I tried showing the other Magnus. He wasn't in yet. Sorry, Slam. They discontinued their thing. No rival link for you. No link. I've seen the nids before. Sepia skin with red talons, bones, dark green carapace. I was thinking, keep messing up. White and red for most of their clothes. Yeah, I think the white is the one throwing me from your list here, but I think I'd have to see it in person. I think red with green can be good. I would say be careful to not get too Christmassy. You might want to do a, if your green is very saturated, go a more desaturated red, vice versa, so you don't end up Christmassy. Sometimes that happens and you don't mean it to. Getting 5 projects done at once. Time for me to get a party, snuggle and play some games. Yep. It's funny you say that, Avian, because that's exactly what I crash for like a day or two and then I get back to it. Yeah, I think, Dee Dee, I think we're on the same page. Oh, avant-garde and plant some real seeds on a fertilized base. I'm on it. This is why we start early, chat. This is why we start early. With flowers for Day of the Dead. Yeah, absolutely. Painted so welcome in. How are you? The entire base with flowers frolicking through a field? Yeah. All good, Slam. No, we did have one. You are correct. They discontinued their affiliate stuff. Comes to basing, flowers work. So does graves covered in flower and candles. I don't know what you have. Yeah. Graves covered in. See, I do want the candles. Candles was something I did have in mind. I was gonna hop on Etsy and see if I could find stuff. I know we did graves for Pink's Chaos Night, so I was trying to not do that. But I did think of maybe the little sorry if I mispronounce this. The ofrenda, where they do the little shrine, something like that. I didn't want to go too heavy into grave just because we did that with the other army, but like if it's maybe one with the other stuff, could be nice. Sorry, I'm so behind on chat. I'm trying to catch up here. Yeah, I wanna the shrine is yeah, if I could find something that either is that, like it's already sculpted, or we can like make it that is kind of what I was thinking. Like if I can add flowers and cute stuff to it. Um it's kind of what I was thinking. If you like that idea, I'll run with it. I thought it could be especially like if he's angled here, having maybe something either here or kind of back behind where you can see some of it through the legs is what I kind of like to do with the knights. So if it's something with a lot of detail, we'll put it like here. If it's something where it's more of a backdrop, I'll go back here. And then just leaving space for the arms is what I try to do in case you're trying to pose them and stuff. But yeah, that's the plan. The little knights, we don't get quite as much room. I'd have to find something a little smaller for them. You kind of get kind of like the chaos ones. You kind of get a spot, maybe something smaller. But I think I would base it off whatever we do for the big one. But that's the plan. They're getting close. They are getting close. The coming up with the freehand is the hardest part, and a lot of that is now good. It's just this last carapace. So thank you for being patient. I just want them to be so sick when they're done, and now I feel a lot better about them. I just want them to be so sick. You know, Christmas has monopolized that color duo. It's tough, red and green. You gotta... Sometimes you, like, go in with it, and you're like, oh no. These feel very holiday. This night face took 5 years to finish. Is a wild YouTube thumbnail as we're waiting for our base to grow. Deedee's already thinking about the content. I appreciate it. I did, Deedee. Speaking of content, I was going through the party animals clips. And one of the ones I'm about to post, you do punch me in the face. I'm like, okay, I did get at least one Deedee punch. And then the stuff I'll be posting. I loved it. Oh no. I do get... you punch me in the face and then I blow up. It's great. It's great. Oh. 5 moon doesn't mean the Q. I will finally get to do some quotes. Yes, finally. These army projects have taken me a little bit. Instagram stopped sending me emails just because I glanced at a post. I don't think my knits look too Christmassy. I can repost. Yeah, if you want to repost. Sometimes I just need to see them again. I think you're on the right track though, Titan. That sounds... I think my only thing would be I don't remember how dark your sepia is. If maybe the white is maybe a little close. I guess it also depends if you're going more of a gray white or a cream. Just making sure you've got some contrast there would be the only thing I was kind of thinking. Antifreeze, welcome in. They are Day of the Dead themed. Hell yeah, we did it. How are you? Welcome in. I'm cleaning up some freehand I did before, and we're adding some highlights. What you up to today? Is that not the orange I used? Maybe I used the Vallejo orange. Hold on. It's the highest pressure. I hate Instagram. I'm now posting to it again, but I hate it. I hate using it. I'm sorry if anyone sent me anything on Instagram. I have not seen it. Oh, we've got... I may have been one of these that I used. Doing well, glad to hear it. It looks great, thank you. It's been a challenging project, just because it is all freehand. But it's been fun. Glad we're cruising on it now. Are these essentially the same? Hold on, chat. I need to see them. Those are basically the same colors. Okay. Apparently those are the only orange paints to exist. Alright. Have to head here, Bri. We'll see you later. Bye-byes for now. I tried to get the Vallejo. They're basically just Troll Slayer and Fire Dragon Bright. They're the same. It's the same picture. Add in the whip gallery. Cool. I'll take a look after stream. Later today. Such as I already have Stormcast Eternal Army, but I kind of want to get... Oh, the Bone Reapers? They also are getting some new stuff. Maybe a good time. May have some army boxes coming up. Alright, I'm gonna mix our brighter one back in. I'm having the hardest time blending this orange. Come on. Okay, we're gonna wet blend. Sorry, chat, 1 second. I will catch up, I promise. Orange is fighting me. There we go, finally. Okay. Welcome back, Alex. My brother-in-law just bought a house out in Washington. I have a place to go hiking in Olympia Valley. Aw, I'm jealous. If we could afford to move out that way, we totally would. I loved when we got to go visit out there. It's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, hell, Boop, you coming in loading? How are you today? We're working on some Imperial Knights with a Day of the Dead themed. We're getting the rest of this freehand highlighted up. What are you up to? The rest of this week, chat, we're gonna swap over to video gaming tomorrow. We're gonna check out the new Animal Crossing stuff tomorrow. And then Slam's gonna return on Wednesday, and we're gonna finish Halo 2. That's what we've got. I'm very excited. Should be fun. Both should be fun. They got lucky when they sold their place. They bought it for 180, sold it for 480. Holy shit. That's wild. I know that ours has gone up. I don't know if it's still what it was, but we were also very lucky when we got our house. It's like right before everything just went crazy. Y'all just doing Halos 1 through 3? I'm not sure. I need to ask Slam what he's up for. I'm up for everything, but this is my job, so whatever Slam is willing to play with me, I am up for. We'll be playing all of them. I don't know that we will be streaming all of them, I guess is my answer. If Slam's down though, we'll keep cruising. Let's see, Final Fantasy first half of the first day of first week of self-employment. Let's go. I did most of what I needed this morning while having my coffee. That is kind of the nice part. It's making your own schedule. Self-employment has some nice perks. Okay, blend that out here in a minute. Just sell yours for $500,000 and move to Seattle. Yeah, but then all the other houses out there are like $2 million. It's definitely a case of like, oh, that's so much money until you look at how much money you need for the next place. All right, we're gonna blend that back into the other green. I think I do want to go down to Caliban also, which I don't have out. Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah. Oh, wait. All right, let's blend our greens, chat. I get a part-time for Sonic hobby money. Today's the first day I can work and not sit 1 to 2 hours of traffic. That's such a big difference. I don't think I could ever work it. It would have to be like my dream job to do a commute like that. I think my longest commute's only ever been like half an hour, 40 minutes. I don't think I could ever do that unless it was absolute dream job. Even then, I would probably try to do it remote. I'm happy for you. Help Boop, that's great. Self-employment is a wild ride, but I hope you enjoy it. I used to have a 50-minute commute through NYC traffic, and yeah, ugh. Glad you're out of that, DD. I could never. I could never. I like the Caliban, but it is very dark. To be careful to still highlight that a bit. Now I'm self-conscious. Do my knits look like Christmas? I'll take a look. I don't think so. I think when you've shown them before, like, I haven't been like, oh, man, I wouldn't do that if it was me. Like, I've never had that reaction to your knits, so probably not. It's just, it is, when people mention those colors specifically to me, I try to make sure to mention it. Because it can turn out a bit Christmas. That was just general advice I was giving, not specific to your stuff. I had a 30-minute college commute through the same traffic. Depending on when I drove, it was never under an hour. Ew, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think I could do more than half an hour. Unless it was just the absolute perfect thing. Even then, I don't think I could do it. I don't have the patience for it. When it comes to bases, I don't mind their overlap with Pink's Knights as long as the bases showcase the opposite. Okay. His is desecration. It's kind of theme. Ours would be reverence. Okay. That's helpful. Thank you. As I look at our options here. I definitely, yes. Whenever I think of Day Dead, it's the like the reverence, but also like the joy, the like celebrating it, I think is the vibe I would want to bring to it. Such a beautiful tradition. I'm trying to make sure I capture that. My commute before COVID was 15 minutes, and I still don't think I could go back. I have that a little bit for like the game store or something. It's like, how far are we going? Do I need out of the house that bad? I love the Space Marine decorations, like tree ornaments. My commute, if I hit every red light, it's like 10 to 15 minutes. If I hit all green, it's like 6 to 10. There you go. That's the dream right there. Being close enough that it's not a burden. I mean, I'll say it, I'm so spoiled being self-employed. Like, my commute is literally 30 seconds, maybe. If I'm, like, going by the kitchen to get my coffee, you know? I'm so spoiled. I don't think I could go back, to, like, office work. If I did have to, like, go back to corporate, it would have to be remote. It would have to be something I can do here. I don't think I could do it again. Gotta make some calls. Sounds good, Alex will be here. Played a bit of Rivals the other day, playing Rogue alongside Vanguard. Deadpool was so fun. I'm really enjoying Heal Pool. He's been. I need to try Tank again. I had one good game as Vanguard Deadpool, but I've been mostly doing the healing. I was surprised. We played a bit yesterday, and he wasn't getting like insta-locked anymore. I was surprised. Like there were a few people who still like were really wanting to play him, but for the most part, I was able to get games without having to be crazy. I'm a fan of the Emma buffs. She does feel pretty good. I had been leveling her up. She feels pretty good right now. It's kind of all I've been trying to level up Emma. I'd say that's who I'm playing the most right now. I went back to Rocket. He only got like a tiny nerf. Penny, I didn't usually get the team up anyway, so not a huge deal. I still love I think Penny's one of my favorite to play. She's just fun. I think I'm gonna go Penny. I think it's like Rogue. You can't face tanks up. Yeah, people quickly switch. They find out they can't play them. Yes. I have found that in the games where there's not like a shield tank, like a main tank, it's pretty rough with Deadpool. I think I've also learned that a lot of the community doesn't necessarily think about main tank and off tank that maybe I do coming from like WoW. So you kind of need both if you've got, unless you're just going like heavy dive. Having a shield tank can help quite a bit. So I'm okay playing Emma while others are checking out the other stuff. I do think Rogue's the, as a tank, Rogue is the one I have the most trouble, like, dealing with. She's just ADHD, the character. She's everywhere. She's kind of a nightmare. She's here, she's over there. She's on my supports all of a sudden. She's like, oh my gosh. Second I get a beat on her, she's gone again. I hate, yep, same thing. I hate fighting her as Emma. I don't have enough, I feel like I don't have enough stuff to deal with her. Like, obviously I can choke slam, but it's once, and then she's gone again. And then I have another tank to deal with. And whatever else is diving my backline. I get a little overwhelmed. Depending on the comp, it's just a lot. Just a lot. Alright, we need a slightly brighter blue. Let's do... like Temple Guard's not gonna be it. We need Baja. Yeah, catch me if you can. I'm pressing all my buttons. Stop pushing the buttons. You've got too many buttons. Maybe I should just... I feel like every time I'm like, man, that character's so annoying. It's like, I should learn them. I should learn them also for, like, if nothing else, so I know how to deal with them, you know? If I'm in the backline being harassed by Angela, Emma, and Rogue, don't save me. I'm where I want to be. You see me getting yelled at, I'm right where I want to be. But yeah, Rival's been fun. I have to do my placement matches again here. Because I do want the Deadpool skin. Mind your business. I'm not pinging for anything. No help here. Alright, let's do a little bit of a highlight on the blue. Yeah, there we go. I love that these just like little highlights make such a big difference on this black backdrop. I'm happy with how it's coming together. Makes them stand out a little bit more. Trying to decide. The last bit is the orange flowers. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the highlight kind of on the inside of the flower. If I follow what we've been doing, it should be like the outside, but it could be cool if we did the other way. Thinking on it. I think both work. It's just which way I want to do it. And then the really goofy part is I have to erase the rest of our pencil mark before I do a clear coat. Since we sketched it all out. Make sure we don't clear coat or pencil mark. And just on my favorite Vanguard to play, because poking and picking up someone to throw off the edge of the map is fun. I think Penny's been my favorite. I do want to try, I want to try Groot more. I think as a Penny player, I will like Groot. And then I need to just learn Magneto to have. Just to have in my back pocket, you know? It's just a solid pick. Him or Strange, I guess. I like the scheme. Reminds me of chalkboard art. Some teachers would do for first class homeroom. Yeah, I could see that. With the blackboard. Which, guess isn't a thing anymore, right? Now they've all got the, either the whiteboards or the, like, digital boards. I don't think a blackboard's really a thing anymore. A chalkboard. I wish I knew what orange I'd used. Obviously, being over the black is going to make it darker, too. I think I want to do... I think it's going to look better if we do the bright center and then the edges. Oh, ketchup. I used to always play Hulk as Vanguard, but after 5 seasons, I'm tired, boss. Hulk's an interesting one. I feel like a really, really good Hulk is still very scary, but other games he doesn't quite feel as effective. I don't know. I've not played him myself, so I can't really speak to it, but Some Hulks are just so gosh darn annoying. And then other ones, maybe it's a comp thing. Some just seem to have a harder time. Well, it could just be team comp. Okay, yeah, that's our recall. We're gonna do this and then the brighter center, I think. A blue board is loading and unload only? Oh, what? Kind of do Tomb Kings too. Definitely my favorite old world faction. Tomb Kings are very cool. I was very sad when they went away with when fantasy blew up. Tomb Kings are very cool. Yeah. Oh, airplane. I gotcha. I have, but it's been a while. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. The pedals need another coat, but I think that's gonna work. Unbuilt Blood Bowl Tomb Kings are right over there as a time butts. I mean, would you work on that instead of the high elf? Airport PA announcers bigger over. Oh, what zones are for what? Tomb Kings are fun. Bone Dragon is currently my favorite old world model to paint. He's just boned, has the right amount of ornamentation to keep it interesting. It's a very cool. I kind of forgot they have it. It is a very cool kit. It's huge from what I've seen. I just wish I could remember what orange I used. I feel like it just dried darker, so maybe I go with the Troll Slayer after all. Drying on a black backdrop. Let's see. Yesterday after stream, basically I worked on the Templar quite a bit yesterday. Played some Rivals, caught up on JJK. It's got 3 episodes out right now. I feel like I need to rewatch JJK. I don't remember a lot of the names and things they're talking about. There's a lot going on that I kind of sort of remember, but not completely. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that with. JJK has a lot of like very specific things. I don't remember some of it because it's been a while since the last season. Oh, today is leg day. That's right, Dee Dee. Never skip leg day. Did I ask what you're working? I think I assumed shelves. What else are you up to today, Dee Dee? Sometimes when I stream back-to-back days, I forget if I've asked something. Sorry if I did ask. Help! I've been called out! Sickness delayed of his shelves again. It's okay, you're gonna crush him. Don't even worry about it. You're gonna crush it. Mrs. Bess is trying to convince me to do Golden Demon. Thought maybe a single Tomb King. Too much effort for no feedback, though. Yes, I don't like that, too. You put in your dude, and that's kind of it. It's either you're picked or you're not. Would you consider one of the other painting, like, competitions? There's the like, Crisis Protocol one, Creature Caster. Excuse me, Creature Caster. Would you consider one of those? Favorite team given. Oh, the Necrosphinx. Yes, such a sick kit. I got to paint some of those for. This was before they brought back a lot of the Tomb King stuff. I got to paint some for. We actually made them for a Chaos Army. They were being used as like a proxy for. I don't remember exactly what they were running them as, but they were a proxy for something for 40K. Oh, my shelves don't crush on. Yep. I'll be very specific. You will crush the shelves. I will be more specific. Crisis Protocol Conquest, I think, have them. Have to look at the events. Yeah, I know the Atomic Mass Crisis Protocol stuff's always very cool, too. I'm assuming they're back. My friends made me watch a new anime last night, Sentenced to be a Hero. It's about a world where the worst punishment for crime is being made into a superpowered soldier to fight demons, and they don't get to die. Main character is sentenced because he killed a goddess weapon. Oh. Animation quality is very high. I'll have to, if that pops up, I'll have to check it out. Are you, are you glad they made you watch it? I guess is my question. Sounds like maybe not something you would have picked out yourself, but are you glad you watched it? Is anyone else watching anything good right now? I'm glad Frierin's back. It's nice to have JJK back. I realized again last night that I need to finish My Hero Academia. I never finished it. So yeah, take time to do that. Slam and I have been watching The Punisher, second season. That's been very good. I think we have got a couple episodes of that left. I think that's it. Fierce Lion, welcome in. How are you? New Frieren is good. I'm always excited for more Frieren. Was there certainly a possibility? Yeah, I think if you wanted to do Unbutts, there are other options. Don't get caught up just because it's not Golden Demon. It may mean having to buy another mini, which I can appreciate that part of the decision process, but there are other options. Or maybe if it's next year, if it feels too soon. All right. Look what a difference those highlights made. Okay. We do need to do another coat of that base orange, though, once I figure out what it was. I feel like it might have been. Or did we do the monument? Let me pull out the monument orange. It might have been monument. I feel like it was, now that I say that. Not watching anything? Well, maybe some suggestions here in the chat. Crisis Protocol and Star Wars Shatterpoint becoming my favorite games. The theme gets new players to play. Games are fairly casual friendly. You can just bring what you want. I'm kind of interested in Crisis Protocol, I'm not gonna lie. Just because I keep hearing good things. Plus the minis would be fun to do in, like, obviously you guys know I like doing the comic book style. I wouldn't have picked it myself, not my usual thing, but it's very good. A little Gambit box looking at me from the shelf. I think it's time, but I think it's time. Pull them out. Pull them out. Sometimes Nagash is cool, but do I want to turn my whole land undead? Maybe, just maybe. Nagash is very cool. You like Berserk? It's got a similar dark fantasy. You've pulled me in. You've pulled me in. I am that easy. Yep. Oh, non-gamers, gotcha. So I never tried the Worthy Competitions by AMG. I don't think in here people have done it. Butts is looking at different ones to potentially do at Adepticon. Has anyone actually entered it here in chat? I always go by and look at the what's in the booth because it's always amazing. But I've not actually entered. What color is this freaking orange? It's so much darker. I'm gonna let that one dry, and if it matches, then I will get the rest of them. But I don't want to do the rest of them until I figure out what orange that is. Okay, the other thing is we need our yellow. And I know what yellow that is. I think Casudor says Crisis Protocol if you want to try it. Not pay $65 at Adepticon for a badge to demo games. I think you're right. I think it'd be mostly painting at this point, but I wouldn't mind trying it. Live Menace, hello, how are you? Oh, we're clapping? We're clapping? Yellow, that's what I was doing. I got distracted. I'm doing alright, Lab Madness. How are you? I am on track to finish like 5 projects this week, so I'm trying to keep it rolling. What are you up to? Having to steal a little bit of your fists yellow for a second, sorry. What do you have in mind for that? Oh, whiskey and Warhammer thing I hear about? 2 years ago, I was passing by when people were picking up works. It seemed like they had good feedback for the Crisis Protocol one. Probably was smaller back then. I feel like they would be more likely to give. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I've heard the same from Creature Cast. I think I have heard that they give some feedback, and they get a ton of entries. Where you at least get like a note from the judge. I feel like Golden Demon's kind of just the weird one out. Which, I don't know, doesn't surprise me, I guess. Yellow, finishing projects. We got it all, Live Menace. We got it all. We're getting so close on some of this. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna say it. Last year sucked, and I'm trying to make sure this year doesn't suck. You know? That's where we're at. That's the energy I'm carrying right now. I had a very hard time working on anything last year. I'm gonna try and make sure that doesn't happen again. Last year just sucked. I'm gonna try really hard to not let that be this year. The Capital Palette is the best in that regard, I think. You get a full 10 to 15 minutes with the judge. Is that the one at Nova? Reapers! ReaperCon used to be it, but last couple times I've gone, it just hasn't been as well run. We waited for a long time for Scott to talk to not even his judge, a different judge for feedback. That was disappointing. They used to be really good about it. These chips have a dark fantasy. Ooh! What have you got there? Ooh. Bourbon and bolters. Luxury treat. Yeah, I heard someone else talk about it, I think in chat. I feel like it's like those and those like cruises that they do, which is wild to me. All right, I think. What the heck? You guys saw that color. That dries so much darker. What the heck? Magic. Just blew my mind. That dries so much darker than like any other color I work with. Golden Demon more judges to give feedback, which would be nice. Hundreds of entries, I'd imagine. What, 2 or 3 judges? Can't remember what they had for breakfast. But like even when you're judging it, just make a little note, you know? You're obviously assigning a score to it. Leave a little note. Like while you're doing it. I've read in the first job application that makes you do the fill in the boxes with info from your CV and then upload your CV. Yep. Why even ask me the dumb box questions? Yep. I'm sorry, Slam. It is. Like, I used to be a recruiter, and like applying for jobs now is just. I don't even know the words to like. It's the most frustrating, like, pointless sometimes thing. It's wild. I wonder if Nikki meditate for an hour. She climb the walls or actually relax. I've tried meditation, not for an hour, but I have found if I do for a while there, I was doing the Pilates and then meditation. It was really nice. So I would do the Pilates for like 30 minutes. I think they were. Maybe 45. And then I would do the meditation. It was really nice. I probably should go back to it. But boxing. But boxing. Golden Demon definitely doesn't have enough judges or even just staff. Yeah. Plus they break people's models. I'm gonna bring that up again. They keep breaking people's models when they're judging. I miss... Was it Crystal Brush? I don't like how Crystal Brush was, like, scored. But I like the entries you would get from Crystal Brush. I miss that. It is a whole thing. I'm sorry, Slam. But I know you've mentioned your, like, tailoring stuff, so you're doing the things, but it is a whole thing. If I ever have to go back, I'm not looking forward to that process. I'm doing everything in my power to not have to do it. I'll complete the application and try and get the job. Yeah, Slam's on it. It just sucks. I've meditated quite a bit. An hour's a big ask, even from an experienced person. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot. But I've done the kind of the guided stuff. It is nice. Minus 50 points, model broken. Yep. Yep. It's 2026 where companies. I hate styrofoam. The burning passion. That is my autism kryptonite is styrofoam. That's the material. Why do I feel it in my teeth? It's my kryptonite. I catch up here. I'm behind. I'm being told I was overqualified for a part-time job at a comic store back when I got laid off a few years ago. We wouldn't be able to match what you made. I was like, I'm fine with minimum wage. Yeah, I need a job. See, Decker, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in on mobile. How you doing today? Part of Golden Demon's lore accuracy? I believe so. It's part of, like, the... I don't know, because you can paint them whatever you want. You'd have to go through the, I've entered Golden Demon once, and I didn't really put a lot of it into it. It was just, I have these things, I will enter them. Nikki's like, please give me black armor with gold trim, just don't make me go back to court. I didn't say that, Linus. I didn't say that. I noticed on one of those Golden Demon entries not only being broken, he wasn't informed, yeah, until he saw it in the display case. There were multiple people saying things like that. Yep. Multiple people have said something similar. The high squeaky crunch of styrofoam when it rubs up against my kryptonite. Styrofoam doesn't bother me, except the really cheap stuff that falls into a billion tiny pieces that stick to everything. I hate that, because I hate Sadie. Like, I don't want Sadie eating it. But the noise is just... What I imagine nails on a chalkboard is to other people. Styrofoam is for me. I can feel it in my teeth. I'd say you'd be in place for that hour. You actually meditate for the hour. Probably not. The struggle would be real. I mean, just chilling for an hour, I can do that. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Actually, meditating, I will wander. I have not trained myself to be able to do that, no. Just chilling I can do. They decrease the score if they think the entry is not lore accurate. Like, I figured, but I wasn't sure what the actual, like, wording would be, I guess, for the rules. I can't believe this dries so much darker than my put it on. Actually breaking my brain. Okay. I think we're close. This green didn't quite blend as much as I wanted. Let's do a little bit more. I'll go ahead and mix it before I do it. I think we need to move on to another piece. I think what I might do is double check the weapons, make sure they're good. But then we gotta figure out what's going on up top. Yeah, it just didn't blend as nicely earlier. The struggle is the meditation, though. Yeah, don't get me going. Yeah, it is. It is part of it. It's learning how to get yourself back on track, which is why the guided was very helpful when I did it. But it's part of the process. Okay. I think I'm gonna let that orange just do its thing. Just let it chill, because it's being a butt. Which means it's time to add, we're gonna add muertos to the parchment. When I find my colors. I should fill out my peer reviews at work before my project starts in the next few days. Do it. Do it. Just get it knocked out. Today is the day of knocking stuff out, chat. I know we don't have like the co-working stream stuff, but for those co-working, do you have a goal today? Put it in the chat. Let's manifest. Let's do some manifesting here. What are we getting done today, chat? Slam's crushing application. I'm finishing some models. What do you guys got? But peer reviews are so boring, I know. Gotta get done. Oh, that's right. Half of you have the day off. Never mind. You now have to meditate for a whole hour, Butts. Put it on your schedule. I saw a video of a monk explaining meditation. He said meditation's not going, focus. It's giving your monkey brain a job to do. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a good way to put it. Maybe build all the termies, paint the Grey Knights. Fierce Lion's got the day off too. Ryan's procrastinating job apps. Alright, I think, let me find my pencil. We're gonna sketch this out too. Not scarcity. Okay, cool. Pondering leaving early to get an oil change and a haircut. Doing the thing. Oh. What do we want to knock out? So yeah, you can try. We were talking about grappling earlier. If you want to see it in action, that's the way to do it. Take that off just to make it easier. They took an okay day away from us for a floating holiday. Justice to all, welcome in. Magnetizing my puppets were destroyers, terminators that I printed out. Nice, welcome in. We're working on some knights. I have to, okay. Where to, is that 7 letters? Yeah. So I could do the R as our middle spot. I was actually doing a good job meditating daily again until my family abandoned me. They went on a trip. I ran into like I have like an hour and a half-ish to like work out. So it's like so I want to do cardio, weights, meditating, boxing. I need to pick something. And boxing is one because it's way more fun for me. So I have stopped doing it. But I was enjoying the little bit that I was doing. Okay, where is center in this bad boy? I think it's here. Yeah. My car's oil changes itself because it's leaking. I don't know about that. I'm not a car expert, but one of the job placement agency websites won't take my resume uploads. So I have to send things to the manual. Ugh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Fierce Line says, I want to paint too. I did some good airbrushing yesterday. Got a nice base coat with shadow and highlights. Hell yeah, Fierce Line, let's do it. Let's paint together. Thought my family around to lose all sense of schedule and purpose. I could see that. Especially, obviously we don't have kids, but having like a kiddo's schedule now gone. I could see that. Sorry, I'm, like, terrified I'm misspelling this, but I'm not. I'm not, just scared. That's some big brain shit right there, yep. A 5-minute meditation in the morning. It's advice to yourself, there you go. I found that right after a workout was a really good time for me, cause like, my body was tired. It helped me kinda cool down after my workout. It was a really nice time to do it. So I will pass that on if you are also trying. Right after workout was where I really liked it, and it really helped me. I think it's 'cause I'm spelling it in a weird order, it's goofing me up. Okay. All I have to do is a U and an M. It's okay, Nikki. It's okay. And then we just have to very carefully paint over. My car is leaking power steering fluid. Uh-oh. It's currently cheaper to just top it off instead of fix it. Oh no, Chad. Other than showering and feeding the pets, I just sort of vibe the whole time. Definitely calms the mind being tired. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a pet. I got all my energy out. Now I can focus on meditation. Got all that pesky, anxious energy out. Now I can chill, you know? I had the zoomies and now it's time to meditate. Okay. All fits. Look at that. Oh, well, if my camera had a better depth of field, you could look at that. Technically, when I was doing an MA, 5 minutes to meditate for work, then out 5 minutes so after the workout, an MA. I don't know what an MA is. Well, not meditation. At the climbing gym, I put my phone in my locker and I don't look at it. It's kinda like a phone detox. Phone detox is also very helpful. That's kind of like I do my workout, like, midday, and that is also my, like, "Okay, this is my hour and a half. I don't want to everyone leave me alone," kinda deal. That's my time. Sadie, speaking of. Oh, martial art. I don't count a martial art. Had no practical application in the real world other than just working out stress and working out. Oh, the workout, you mean? My phone just told me it's currently 3 degrees there. That's pretty chilly. 'Cause I'm very tired of the weather not deciding if it's winter or not. It needs to just pick one. Pick one or the other. It was like 80 degrees the other week, and now we're back down to like the 30s and 40s Fahrenheit. Just needs to pick one. I would prefer the cold, but like literally just one of them. I don't becoming less and less picky. Just one of them. Slightly cold, only 7 there. Yeah, it's only I think it's in the 40s here. 47. Alright, almost done with this bit. I think I am gonna do a little bit of a it's like a black line where the parchment folds over with the same brown. Just make it really thin. Sadie, I can't right now. What the hell are you doing? Yeah. We're supposed to get crazy. Oh, lake effect snow. That I know that that's a thing, and I've like seen videos and stuff, but it still blows my mind every single time how much more snow that means. Okay. Man, I hate that that's so fuzzy here on camera. I mostly hate that every time I'm like, how do I make that camera look better? It's like more lighting. It's like, if I go any more lighting, I'm gonna be staring at the sun. Oh, so far, very little sign of it. Get a little dusting of snow last night, Jesse? Nice. I'm jealous. I wish... I was gonna say I wish we would get the snow, but we just usually get ice, and that's no fun. Not fun to play in, not fun to drive in. We usually just get ice. And obviously, because we rarely get it, people down here don't know what to do with it. It just gets really dangerous. We don't have the road crews and things for it. I'm gonna work on his islands. I kind of forgot we had those still. It's that same orange we're fighting. Try to get a better base coat here. Ever been on the film or TV set? You're basically staring to the sun of those kinds of... Yeah. And it's like... I know and I hate that that's the answer, but... But we might have to do it here soon. Our tire's not built for them. Yeah, we do not have the equipment and things to deal with it the way that other places do. So it just gets really dangerous here. Lake effect is crazy because it's very regional and intense, yeah. Oh, you've got snow coming in? Snow on Wednesday? Well, snow when I have to go into work. Of course. I think we are supposed to get some this weekend, which stinks because we were trying to figure out, like, board game stuff. So now I've got to keep an eye on it, too. Green grass 10 minutes away from multiple feet, yeah. That's always, I feel like just weather in general is wild when it happens. Because we'll have that with storms here. Where, like, a tornado will tear through, or even just, like, high winds or something, and then, like, across the street it's fine. It's so weird when that happens. Okay, unfortunately I can't do the next part of the lenses until that orange is dry. Is there anything else on this we need to... I don't think so. Like, this is pretty good. I'm gonna keep... I don't want to do... I was kind of keeping the center without the designs, just to give it a little balance, because we've got designs everywhere else. These do need a second coat. Let's do that. And then I think we're down to the carapace. I think lenses... We're getting so close on these, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out basing, like, today, so I can order stuff. That's gotta be, like, today. Having lived in, like, snow areas of the country can get wild. Yeah, all the videos I see are crazy. I live in southwestern Ontario, never experienced anything but lake effect. Soon the next night commission. We do have more knights in the house. Scott's actually doing a commission for knights. So many knights. Scott's doing more knights to match his orange knights. Yeah, he took over my airbrush the other day. We got so many knights here. Alright, I'm just gonna do a second coat on this yellow where it's needed. This is again more of the freehand I'd done before. I essentially made myself a stencil for these. Sadie, I'm busy. Sorry. That's it. Uncle Bug Scott. You want to do more nights? Absolutely not. Absolutely. I feel bad. There was a client I had done some work for a little while back had reached out, and he's like, like, do you have a spot for an army? And I'm like, unfortunately right now I can't do any more armies. He's like, oh man, it was gonna be Imperial Knights. And I'm like, nah. You're so nice, but no, I can't. Can't actually lose my mind. Done so many nights. I hate to break it to you. You already agreed to do more nights. Unrelated to your request, I will be taking an indefinite hiatus. Next day, I'm just back at corporate. I'm asking Slam how to fill out my resume. It's just the funniest, like, timing. It's like, no, please. I want to be free. Between the Chaos Knights, the Sisters Guard Knights, these Knights. I can't. We do have the Deathwing Knights. I'll take those all day, waste of mine. I'll take those. You get back here. You don't have to run this time. Before I get banned, one more. You did too, you cheater. You did too. Waste of mine, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I'll do your Deathwing Knights all day. That's fine. If I have to micromanage all these panels again, I'm gonna lose my mind. It was just really funny timing. Army spots are taken. I can't do any more armies. Little dudes I can do. I can do little stuff. I can't do any more armies. Between all of the Imperial Fists, the Salamanders, Thousand Suns, purple stuff, Eldar stuff, I can't do any more. Any more armies. I'm tapped out. Next stream is Nikki resume updating and job app stream. Let's go. Oh, top tip. For some reason, you shouldn't just type in, I want money, please, in your cover. But that's what I want. Avian, thank you so much for the bits for fighting back against Pregaman. I appreciate it. Thank you. Fighting the good fight in this chat. Thank you for the bits. Because I'm bad about talking about it, a reminder that we have a sub goal. That if you guys would like to help me pick what game we play next, we're 40-ish subs away. We're getting close. If you guys want to help me pick something from the old backlog that we should play. I was trying to think, Resident Evil 4 is now in there. I was trying to think some of the other newer games I picked up. I picked up Obra Dinn in the detective sale here this week. We've got Bayonetta we can keep playing. The other game, and I don't know if I want to stream it or not. I was trying to decide. I picked up Onimusha, because they're going to be doing a new game here soon. I picked up the old one, the first one. But I've got that we could play. I think it's like a shorter game. Unless I'm bad, it could be a very long game. it could depend on that. What else did I have in there? Employers want you to be honest, except that part. That's right. They get to be honest. We don't get to be honest. They're all little dudes. That's right. Halo 3 after Halo 2. If Slam is not sick of me yet, I can do that. Reminds me of a job interview where they asked what I would do if I could pick anything. Oh, you got the, like, Office Space question? How did that go, Buds? In the real world, how did that go? I feel like I should. Chat, same question. If you could pick anything for your job, what would it be? What would you do? I did kind of have that thought. It's like when I mentioned earlier, like, it'd have to be the dream job. It's like, oh, what would I be doing? Oh. Not after work, so I could flip from interest to interest. I did not get that job. I got those hybrid job positions. They're gonna make sure I have Wednesdays off just to make sure I'm available for streams. Oh, I'd be a man of leisure. That's right, sugar baby. I don't know what, like, I honestly don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. There are no dream jobs in corporate. I feel like something with like travel because I want to, you know? Be one of those like be a vlogger, you know? Just take off. Shocking, I know, Butts. I was hoping for you. I was hoping for the good end of that story, but I feel like if it wasn't travel, well, never mind. It's gonna something to like help with animals, but I think I would get too sad. I don't think I have the. I think I would get too sad, like the fostering and stuff, or like a shelter. I think I would be too sad. I think I'd. I don't think I'd make it very long. Those people are very strong. I would rope in slam. We get to do quality assurance by stress testing things, see if we can break it. The answer is yes. Yes, you can. Fierce Lion's gonna build robots? That's so your answer is way cooler than mine. A lifetime contract with David Cage Games. I know Slam hasn't said his dream job, but I think you got it. I think you're able to pull him to yours. I'm glad you guys will get to work together. Well, that's a good end. After talking those knobs, I didn't want to work with him. There you go. I just want to work in space flight. That would be sick. I'd be Guy Fieri has the best job. Something like that. I get to go travel, get to try stuff out. Make some fun content. I would be a travel vlogger that actually has money to do the thing. That would be my I actually have the money to go do the thing. That's just how it became like seeing myself at that thought. Wait, the lion is gonna build Skynet a body. Wait, what's up, Wait, something? I feel like I'm missing something. Sorry. Do something RC related, I think. Building amusement park rides for one of the big crazy parks would be great. It would be cool. Don't get me wrong. I would be so stressed out though. Just because then people have to be on it. Like, I don't want a roller coaster tycoon situation. I think I might be a little. I know that there's like tests and stuff they do. I think I would be too stressed. Would be cool though. Absolutely. I scraped the worst job. You did it. We thought it couldn't be done, but there it is. Slam would get to be the handler, moderator, and manager for major influencer strimmer. He can manage my vlogging. You know, handling have to do these goobers anyway. Oh, Fierce Lane building robots. I got you. Orange, welcome in. How are you? Gonna second the Guy Fieri sentiment? Yeah, something like that. I think I would be my actual answer. I mean, you throw food in. You guys know I love food. I did kind of have that thought. It's like, what about like a personal trainer? But then you're on like everyone else's schedule, and I would not do well with that. But like learning all of that would be cool. I guess if I had like scheduled class times would be better, but I did have that thought. It's like, oh, what if I really get into this boxing thing? Okay, that looks much better. I definitely need a second coat. Not working in research science stuff. I want to make people happy. Yeah. I always do think, like, in college, I started to take a lot of neuroscience classes, and I almost was like, what if I went to neuroscience instead of business? Like, went into, like, research. I think I would have really liked it, but that would have meant medical school that I couldn't pay for at the time, so nah, didn't make the decision, but I always have that what if. Where would I be if I had done that? This is why my dream job would be some AI inquisitor. Punish the abominable intelligence. Gather checks any day now. Any day now. Oh, you're applying to a neuro position right now. If I had changed, and I seriously thought about it, like there was one year where I'm like, how do I tell mom that I want to go into this instead of business while she's helping me pay for this? I always wonder. I think I would have liked it, but my life would be very different right now, I think. It's fun to think about. My friend Bill is a social media manager handler for a girl from original Teen Mom show. He gets to rub elbows with people, set up appearances and community engagements, go on fancy vacations with the family. Yeah, no, if you can. It's a cool job for sure. I catch up. And what if his music education? Oh, instead of game design? 15 hours a week of actual work, otherwise on call. Yeah. I think if you can manage it correctly. Trying to decide if I want to work on those lenses. I think I let that black outline dry first. We have a lens here too that actually needs it too. Slowly working our way there. This is like the only piece left. We're almost there. And we're like, oh, safety bots for houses, heavy manual labor jobs, along the lines of what Boston Dynamics builds for the fire department. Things like that would be very cool. And I feel like very rewarding. Yeah. I think that would be the piece that I'd want to, is it being rewarding. Like, I kind of want to talk out loud, but also, like, it's kind of weird when my clients are in here, but sometimes I get a little frustrated because, like, my work with commissions is I have to have a physical thing to do my work on. Finding something like the watercolor or something where I can actually sell a physical project or product would be kind of nice. Like, I feel like I could do some of the cool stuff, but I gotta figure out what that would be, you know? The other thing we have is the skull here, which I think I wanted to do the sugar skull on. I think that's why I left it the way that I have. The Celestia Gray can also use another coat. Okay. I always wonder how different my life would be if I end up getting a job in theater music touring instead of corporate life events out of theater school. If I couldn't be Guy Fieri, I'd want to be a professional Warhammer player. Oh, like Art of War. It's okay. I want you to be frustrated. Yeah, it's sometimes it's weird talking about my job when obviously you guys are very close to my job. MTG alters, you're already showing your grade. Oh, thank you, lads. I appreciate that. I was watching some ladies on TikTok. They do these very tiny like canvas paints and they sell them. Like they put them on eBay and just let them decide the price. But some of them sell for like 20, 50 each if they put a lot of detail into it. That was like a really interesting little business I hadn't really seen. But they essentially just paint what they want for the week. They list them all up on eBay and then they've got some like I don't think it's enough to do like full time, but they've got spending cash. That was kind of neat to see. They just paint these little, I think they're AC. They had like a specific abbreviation for them. But the intent is it's just a little artwork and then you bid for them. I don't know if that's popped up on anyone else's feed. I follow a lot of art on TikTok, so I get more of that. But it was kind of cool to see. Like I follow a lot of emote artists and see what they're doing and how they do things. That's actually the lore about them. They're originally for like agriculture and stuff, I think, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Boston Dynamics does so much defense work as well. Decision made in college that I wouldn't take a job in defense military. Just didn't feel good. Are your knights a specific house to Scott? Homebrew. I feel like they're homebrew based on one. I don't know if Scott's at the keyboard. I think the color's a little bit different than the actual. But like the lore, he's kind of... I hear him typing, so I'll shut up. That's the bad side of robotics jobs. There's a lot of military applications, yeah. That's definitely tricky. Especially if that is, you know, the jobs that are available at the moment. I think, yeah, Hawkshroud is what I was... I think he's like modified Hawkshroud. It's essentially what it is. I think they are more yellow? I could be wrong. All I get on TikTok is some weird lady making her plastic toys make dinosaur noises. That's so weird. Chad, if you want to check that out. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Exclamation socials if you want to watch me make dinosaur noises. It's on TikTok and Instagram. Enjoy. YouTube, you'll get it in a little bit. That sounds like some good content. I thought so. I thought so. I hope my TikToks make you all go, yep, that's my streamer. That's my streamer. Just making dinosaur noises. A rar. That's when my career direction of robotics kind of lost steam for me. Not say there's other non-defense jobs at robotics, but they're hard to find, yeah. And unfortunately, the budget for that other field is just so large. And the salary is attached to that. Alright, I'm gonna do another coat back here. Looks like I just kind of blocked everything out, but I didn't go over it one more time. I just got a whiff of the slow cooker. I've got chicken and dumplings in there. It smells so good right now. That's gonna be torture until dinner. Alright, smooth this out. Then we'll check on our lenses again and see if we can work on those. And then I might... Feels like a cop-out leaving the design for off-stream, but like I really need to plan it. It's definitely the most stressful bit of this project, is getting this carapace laid out. I don't mean for it to be a cop-out, but... If master in robotics, you have two feasible career paths, Skynet or fursuits. Which path will you choose? Fursuits clients will also work for Skynet. Man, the paycheck with that as well. It's unfortunately way more money in furries. That, if I could draw, chat. If I could draw. The things I would draw. BattleBots are fun. Also, you can build a decent one for not very expensive. Alright, we're gonna work on the little emblem up front here. Mickey Mouse on the dark side with that quickness. The things I would draw. Furry artists make bank. Yes, they do. So much money. I would absolutely. Plus, you know, you get to learn anatomy, you know? Is anyone Gonna expose myself. Is anyone else on the artist TikTok where they draw? Normally, that's how they make money, is drawing not safe for work, but they're trying to teach you to draw things using, like, a bag of water balloons, or, how to draw licking a lollipop. They're some of my favorite videos, because they're actually very helpful. Because they're talking about, like, oh, well, you need to make the shape, and consider the movement, and consider all these things. But then they use it on, yeah, not safe for work art. The comments are always like, you don't draw lollipops, do you? It's like, yeah, lollipops. Lollipops. Suddenly Pregaman's tamest emote spammed in chat, could you imagine? Appeal to degenerate gooners. That's where the money's at. Rivals have got it figured out. I need to follow their example. No, but I am interested. I can send you some accounts. No, they're actually, like, really helpful, but it is really funny. It's really funny. It's like that reaction meme. It's like, I know what you draw, but I can't prove it. Do not look at who I follow on Blue Sky. I'm absolutely going after it. Just kidding. Sounds I'm not safe for work. Yeah, Ghost Hawks, hello, how are ya? Exactly. Someone just red flags those big times. They hate Soga King. They just hate fun. They just hate fun. Some people are just like that. So a glass blowing short yesterday. Started out looking like the something cylindrical. It became an axolotl. Oh, my next TikTok. I need something similar. Excellent. I'm gonna put myself on the put myself on that side of TikTok here. I need something. Well, what do I paint? Should I? That's fine, Automod. Who was it said we gotta protect them? I'm actually not sure. Hello, Automod. Just checking in. Just checking in. Okay, this orange does not want to cover. I'm getting angry about it. Come on. We got stuff to do, orange. I need you to... Okay, I've swapped to the monument. I think I'm having better results with the monument. Speaking of, back to the old lenses. It's back and forth. Oh, I can do the stretch without it hurting. We're improving. Get back to punch soon. Okay. I'm gonna mix a little bit of red into that now that it's working. And then we can highlight up. Don't yell at me! I need you to cover. Orange, I need you to have better coverage. Sorry, I've been fighting not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, but 5 shades of orange today. Billy Bob, welcome in. How are ya? What you been up to? We are going to Adepticon. Are you? Are you all signed up for what you want? We will be there. I'm working as best I can. I appreciate the effort, Orange. Do appreciate. The next time I be spending this question, I'll use this example as something worse I could be spending my money on. I need to go run day off, Aaron. Sounds good, Fierce Lion. Thanks for hanging out on day off. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. Hope errands go well. Orange, you glad in that 6 shades? I was until... painting orange is the new painting white. Yeah! Oh, you're gonna be there too, Orange? Yes, we will be there. I will say, if anyone is going and wants to, like, make sure you run into people here in chat, we use our Discord while we were there. So, exclamation Discord. My stream deck unfortunately needs an update. But Discord will get you there. We usually post if we're like going to get food or we're setting up for a demo or something. Feel free to use that, or if you're trying to organize games and things. We were in there trying to organize like a D&D tabletop night the other day. Feel free to use that. All signed up. Advanced ticket and all. Let's go. Do you have a certain event you're excited for? I tend to just go and chill, so I don't have anything I'm signed up for. Other than what we decide to do together. I'll just be around. If anyone sees me, feel free to say hi. How do I keep getting short content in this Japanese bartenders all making crazy drinks because they're really cool? I've seen some of those where they got like the crazy, like the different shaped ice, and they're putting like smoke and stuff with them. Crazy. I was getting the muscle bars in Japan. That was like my entire feed one week because I guess I liked one of them, and then they just kept showing me the muscle bars. I'm not mad. They could come back to my feed. That's fine. Everyone knows orange super easy to get coverage. Yep. Someday I'll learn why pigments simply hate us. Yep. Yellow, white, orange. All nightmares. Small Conflict 47 game. Some Halo Ground Command. Just want to get and chill. Sounds great. Yeah, I think I have learned I'm happiest with an open schedule, so I can go and do what I want to do. Don't feel like I'm trapped into having to spend time doing something. Slam, that's my backup. Like, if this doesn't work and I have to escape, I'm just gonna keep working out so I can escape and go work at a muscle bar. I'll be the guy or the ladies that like, they have a drink and then you slap them in the face. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Yeah. Can we go back to the dream job discussion? That's my dream job. I get to work out for work. And then yeah, let them have it. Just slapping the guests, just decking the customers. Yeah, but they want that. It's perfect. I want to do it and they want me to do it. It's perfect. Orange, so I won't be signing up for any events really, so I can just experience it for my first time. Hard to miss the 6'6" giant though. Love it. Well, we will be around if you want to use the Discord. Happy to meet up and play games or get some food. Okay. Lenses, good. This one's still drying. We're getting I'm getting like antsy because we're so close. That's right. So I slide on through life under the radar. No one expects me, and suddenly you're being subliminally messaged by a bunch of conquest stuff. Who would do that? Who would do that? Oh, okay. I can do a little bit more. What time is it? Okay. Let's work on this, and that's probably what I can do on stream, and the rest is figuring this out. And then we're done. We're good. Well, basing, but painting. Gotta go see if there's some pretty stuff on Etsy I can use. No, it's easy to find butts because we're just telling everyone that you're butts. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the white guy with beard and glasses. Yep. So easy to spot. Sure, Exalted needs more Horth. I don't know if we all went really hard on Conquest, and I don't know what everyone's goals are now. If he's still wanting to get back to it or not. I'd like to get back to mine. I was enjoying working on it. I just get distracted. Yeah, it really narrows down the search. For sure. Okay. Unfortunately, my white bled over to my gold, so I gotta fix that now. Okay. Do another gold highlight, and we'll do the parchment, and that might be a good spot to cut. Where is my gold? There you are. That might be a good spot for now. And then we will look at basing this afternoon and go from there. Hopefully I can find some cool stuff. Oh, I think I had been subscribed to, say, Raging Heroes? I wonder if I can find some of that stuff. They had a release that was Day of the Dead theme, but I don't remember if it had terrain. I might have to take a look at that. I was trying to think what I already have that I could look at. Just have to hope that people have a, like a printer's, what do they call that? When they let people print it? Like a license for it. Or beg a friend. Have to beg a friend for stuff. Alright, let's come up with another word for this little parchment too. I think what we haven't used. It manufactures a lot of candles. Epic Basing has some nice options too. Okay. I definitely want some candles on it. Noob and Jesse are the ones you have to watch out for. Oh, for Adepticon. Look at you drink the hard Mountain Dew and Malort. If you're lucky, those two things are separate. I have a city-state starter still in box. My local game store tries so hard to play, but isn't catching too much. Also, wait, the chicken model? Oh, from Conquest. Malort Dew. I hate it. That's too cursed to get it out of here. Alright, chat. I think that's what I can do while we're together. I got water from my brush onto the carapace. Take that off. Yeah, that goes there. And this will go on here. We got a lot of highlighting done on the legs. Much happier with that. Shoulders look better. We did a second coat where that was needed, so that'll go here. And we just gotta decide that top. The top I'm having a hard time because, like, it's so split up. So there's, like, this is in the way. This is in the way. You can kind of put something here, but if you wanted something over the whole thing, there's a lot of angles. So yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I'm gonna figure it out. Thank you. I'm happy that's coming together, but it's a tricky project for sure. But we got a lot done today, so I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up and get some lunch and regroup for the afternoon and keep crunching along. So if you guys want to come hang out tomorrow, we're gonna switch to video games. We're gonna check out Animal Crossing. They just got a free update, so I think I want to. We started up my island here on stream. I kind of want to show you guys who's moved in, what I've done. Spoiler alert: my house is a mess, but we'll check it out. If you want to tune in for that tomorrow, Wasted Mind, I see you. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. If you want to see past stuff, YouTube. If you want to catch up on Halo 2 before we finish that up, it's up on YouTube. And one for the road. Thank you so much, Wasted Mind. Slam, had to get that in. Oh, Orange, thank you so much for 9 months of support. Speaking of 9 months, Wasted Mind, thank you so much for another Prega Man. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. But yeah, we got a YouTube. We have our Discord if you want to share what you're working on or find some people to, I hate how good that segue was. I am a pro now. I've learned too much. Yep. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for video games. Until then, bye-bye.